Today, we're digging into the massive July 2026 Power BI update.
Let's dive into this. To keep things moving, we've organized these updates logically into 4 main categories. First, we'll look at next-level reporting updates, then web-based semantic modeling, followed by mobile and SharePoint enhancements, and finally, those critical platform updates.
Starting right off with Section 1, Next-Level Reporting Updates.
These new visual defaults are arguably the most dynamic part of the July release, and they are all about saving you a ton of time. Think about the painful old way of doing things. Clicking into every single individual visual just to tweak a header or adjust a border. It was tedious. But check out this afterstate. It introduces a seamless, customized theme experience right inside the formatting pane. So when you have absolutely no visuals selected, you can now apply your formatting, colors, and styling across the entire report from one single spot.
The sheer scale of centralized control you have now is honestly fantastic. From that main pane, you can adjust your data and structural colors, apply preset color palettes, and uniformly define the rounded corners or padding of every visual. You can even customize your header icons or tweak the filter pane for the whole report rather than doing it page by page. And the best part? You can export all these settings as an organizational theme when you're done.
And this dynamic consistency just keeps going. By popular demand, conditional formatting is now available for line charts, pies, donuts, and even legends. It's super simple. Step 1, create a measure in the semantic model. Step 2, apply that conditional formatting to your lines or legends. And step 3, well, just sit back and watch it work. Imagine setting a rule where your latest year of data always stays dark blue, while previous years dynamically fade into gray. You set it up once, and it updates automatically as your data changes.
Which brings us to a much-needed quality-of-life upgrade for navigating report pages. If you've ever built a massive report with dozens of tabs, you know the struggle of trying to reorder them. Now you can just grab a tab and drag it right past the edge of the screen to continuously scroll through your pages until you find the perfect spot. It's a small tweak, but a real game-changer for heavy report builders.
Moving right along to Section 2, Web-Based Semantic Modeling.
Because hey, beautiful visuals are really only half the equation, right? Crucial database work doesn't just happen on a traditional Windows PC anymore. So for all you Mac lovers out there, or honestly anyone who just prefers working inside a web portal, rejoice! Semantic modeling capabilities have officially moved directly into the Power BI service.
You don't have to bounce back to the Power BI desktop app for these back-end settings anymore. Right from your browser, you can manage your model's relationships, configure time intelligence, set import options, and adjust direct query behavior. This is a massive leap toward true platform independence. All right, let's jump into Section 3, Mobile and SharePoint Enhancements.
This section is all about how insights are actually consumed in the real world. First up, the mobile experience. Organizational app audiences are now available in the Power BI mobile app. What this means is your users won't be forced to wade through a massive, generic app to find what they need. Instead, they get a tailored experience based on their specific role, showing them exactly what matters to their job the second they open their phone.
And if your team lives in SharePoint Online, embedding just got a huge workflow upgrade. Instead of the old clunky method of manually pasting report URLs, you can now directly browse your workspaces right inside SharePoint. And even better, you aren't limited to embedding full reports anymore. You can actually embed specific individual visuals directly, giving you total flexibility over how you share insights with your team.
Finally, we've arrived at Section 4, Critical Platform Updates. Okay, let's shift gears for a second because this is absolutely crucial. These next items are urgent action items for IT admins and developers. So, the crucial point here is a major change to downloading files. In the past, downloading a PBIX file returned the report and the dataset bundled together. Well, not anymore. Now, downloading a PBX from a semantic model returns the dataset only. So, if you need both the report and the dataset, you have to deliberately download the report separately. Just keep this in mind so you don't accidentally lose your visual layers when backing things up.
Next up is a deadline you really cannot ignore, October 2026. Starting that month, users on older versions of Power BI Desktop are literally going to be blocked from saving and sharing content through OneDrive and SharePoint.
So go check out the documentation, test out these awesome new features, and seriously, talk to your IT team today. Keep learning, keep building,